The pet of the week this week is from the Heartland Humane Society. Jefferson Tyler introduces us to a dog who goes by a legendary name, Zeus.
Well, the pet of the week this week is Zeus. As you can tell, he is 3 years old and very affectionate and loves a belly rub. He's been fixed and he's gotten his shots. Zeus here loves treats and he loves people. He can also fetch balls and stuff like that, and he loves to play. If you're interested in adopting Zeus, you want to head down to the Heartland Humane Society, fill out the paperwork, and they'll take care of the rest. Reporting from Ottumwa, I'm Jefferson Tyler, KYOU. Fox News.
If you want to adopt a pet from the Heartland Humane Society, you can head down to their address on Fox Sock Road in Ottumwa or call them at 641-682-1228. We stick with animals, and if you're looking for answers on how to take care of your pet, why not go to the professional for answers? This week in our Ask a Vet segment, Jefferson Tyler returns and has a vet talking about heat exhaustion.
This week on Ask a Vet, we're here at the Eastview Animal Hospital in Ottumwa, and we're talking once again to Dr. Beth Doggett, who is from the hospital. She's a veterinarian. Can you talk to us and explain to us a little bit about heat exhaustion in dogs and cats? What are some signs that there's heat exhaustion?
Some of the signs, early signs would be excessive panting. Goes from panting to where they just lay down and they're just panting, laying on their side, and they're unable to move.
How do you know when it's too hot for them?
A lot of it depends on how humid it is and the dog itself. So if you have an older dog that's obese, that's going to be more of a problem. If you have a dog that we call the short-faced dogs, like the bulldogs or the Pekingese, Yorkies, with a little short face, they don't move air as well, so they can't cool themselves by panting as well.
What are some things you should not do to make sure that they're not overheated?
That dog doesn't need to go in the car with you. Even with the windows down, it gets too hot for them in the summertime. Another thing, you want to make sure that they have shade, access to shade and fresh cold water at all times. If that dog's not used to being outdoors and you decide one morning you're going to get up and jog 3 miles with a dog who doesn't jog, that dog's not used to that, and that's going to be a heat problem for that dog. I had a dog one hot summer day, was tied on a chain and went over the fence, and was hanging over the fence in the sun. Of course, the owner didn't know that, and it was out of the shade. When he brought him in, we ran IV fluids and medication for shock, and he did live through that, but they will die. We have dogs that die from that. You want to have shady area for them and access to water at all times. If you discover that the dog has heat exhaustion, or you think it does, don't put it into a cold bathtub full of water. You need to put it into lukewarm water. Cold water or running the garden hose on them just makes the problem worse for them.
Well, thank you for that. I know that heat exhaustion is definitely a problem around this time of year.